My name is Kendall, and I am a mentor for low energy entrepreneurs and content creators. My specialty is in helping folks who are neurodivergent, low energy, dealing with mental illness, chronic illness, figure out a way to make content creation work for your brain, your energy levels, your capacity, because so much of the strategy out there is just not accessible for us, right? So that's what I do. And so much of that involves us reckoning with the perfectionism that inevitably comes up with that. So I also write a lot about perfectionism. I have this box here. I am trying something a little bit new where I have started a collection, and I hope for it to grow, of a whole bunch of different questions and concerns and issues that I commonly hear from my clients, from my community members, from my followers, and things that I reckon with myself. So I have started writing them on little post-it notes, and I'm going to just pick one, and I'm going to talk you through my process of how I would approach supporting yourself if you resonate with this struggle, how you could approach supporting yourself, being more gentle with yourself, and some like actual tangible practical strategies that you could use to help yourself take the next step forward, even while dealing with things like anxiety, overwhelm, exhaustion, issues with being seen on the internet, all that good stuff. So let's see what our first one is. I'm going to work on getting that intro a little snappier, but I also told myself, dude, you just need to start and make a video. All right, we're going to pick a hot pink one. Okay. Ooh, fun. Okay. I'm super anxious about posting again after a post did super well. So it's so funny because we want to go viral theoretically, right? Or we want to have really high engagement. We want our content to do really well. And then it happens and it's like, what the fuck do I do now? So I've had to work through this several times myself. I've had to, I've worked with clients alongside them through experiences of having a post do well, maybe even go viral, whatever that means to you, or means to them. And then it's like, okay, that was a lot. Being seen by a lot of new people, getting a lot of engagement, it can be exciting, but it can also be really daunting and it can be draining. Just like the mental and emotional toll that it takes to just deal with all of that and regulate yourself through that experience, especially if there was a lot of discourse or a lot of questions, or you had to kind of sift through the comments and deal with annoying people or whatever. It's a lot. It is a whole kind of task in and of itself. So I just want to validate that for you, that if you feel kind of drained after a post did well, that makes total sense and is very common. So I would give the same advice. And again, this is general advice. If we could get more specific with your unique situation, but generally speaking, my advice, if this is something that you face or something that you encounter of just sort of that feeling frozen of I don't know what to do next, because you might feel like you want to capitalize on a post doing super well, or you might feel okay, well, am I going to be able to recreate that? Or, are people going to stick around? There might be a lot of what ifs. There might be a lot of what ifs and pressure around a post that does uniquely well. I would like to treat it the same way that you would if you were coming back to posting after taking a break. So my advice when someone comes back to posting after taking a break is go slow. Take breaks as you come back off of taking a break. So for this, you could take breaks as you continue to post. This is also a great time for us to practice letting go of that all or nothing thinking, which is so common and insidious with perfectionism and creativity. You coming back to post doesn't have to mean creating a full ass regular piece of feed content. It could be just going on stories. It could be reposting an old post that, you know, maybe you wish more people had seen, or maybe a previous video that did well, but it's from like an earlier season of life or something, you know, or if you have an intro post that you've done before that you can copy and paste and repost, like, this is a great opportunity when you're feeling that kind of heightened energy to practice that experience of letting yourself do a little bit, not all of it. You do not have to do everything possible under the sun for content creation to post your next post. This kind of allows you to like still take those baby steps forward without overdoing it, without overstressing you and your nervous system and like your comfortability with being seen. And it also kind of gives you like a slow way to sort of see, you know, what happens in your audience, in your community, as you kind of gently start to go back to normal after like a big post. So that would be my recommendation, is go slow, release that all or nothing thinking, and give yourself permission to just do a little bit, or do bare minimum versions or half-assed versions, and know that that still counts.